Hello, and welcome back to the kitchen sink with Taylor and John. How are you doing today?
Horrible.
That's not so good. What happened?
My dog loves my cat more than me.
I'm sure it'll get better.
Alrighty. So today, what do we got? We got a couple good topics. Let's see. I really wanted to start off our podcast today on a funny story that John shared with me a couple of years ago. Of course, it involves Red Lobster, so you should already know. Should grab your attention. So, let's just segue right in today. John, tell us about one of your Red Lobster stories.
This happened on the day that Naomi and I got married. We took our family out to Red Lobster to celebrate for a nice dinner. And so we get there, we are sitting around at a table, and we order our drinks, we get our appetizers in. The part that just stood out was Naomi was looking for an alcoholic drink, and she found one. It was like this like triple berry, like fruity one, and it looked really. I almost got myself one, but I didn't. I stayed cool.
What'd you get?
I just got a beer.
No, you didn't.
I got a manly beer.
Did you really?
No.
I was gonna say you are girly as hell.
Not...
Yeah.
I got an AMF.
At Red Lobster?
Yeah.
They have that at Red Lobster?
They have the alcohol to make it at Red Lobster.
So would you just ask for like three different
So I said
alcohols?
I would like an AMF, and they're like, I don't know what that is. And so I had to
It's probably not even legal for them to serve that.
I had to explain what it was. And so I don't know how much it was. I didn't bother to look, but I got my drink. But she did not. So they brought all the drinks here, and I'm looking at Naomi's, and it is clear as day. And it just looked like they brought her a glass of water. And so she picked it up, and it was like half full. Like it wasn't even a completed drink. And so she like looked at it, went to smell it. It smelled like alcohol. So she was like, well, I'm not gonna drink that. So I took a look, and I took a sip of it. I was like, my God, that's straight vodka. They brought just a half cup of vodka and didn't complete the drink at all. And so we're sitting there, and we're waiting for the waitress to come back. And I like flag her down. I'm like, hey, waitress lady. And she's like, yeah.
You definitely didn't just do that. I'm sure you stood up and you're like,
no. I was nice, but I was like, I presented it as if I was confused, because I genuinely was.
Oh, good. Okay.
I said, not to bother you at all, but my wife ordered this triple berry drink, and you brought us a half cup of vodka. And I said it just like that. And she's looking at it, and she's like, oh my God, what? I'm so sorry. Wow. Okay. And that was the funny story at Red Lobster.
No. There's another one, sir.
Is there another one that I'm not telling you?
Yeah.
Please enlighten me.
Because I don't know all of it. I just know that somehow you or your mom were able to get a whole plate of like crab legs for free.
Because so this was the same day.
Yeah.
It was because of the watered down clam chowder that it didn't taste good at all. And so they brought her new clam chowder, but my mom also ordered crab legs. So they brought like another thing of crab legs too, and it wasn't on the bill at all. Like she was just like, remake this order, and I guess that's just what the category was for that person's order, and they just served up another thing of crab legs.
Freaking expensive.
And
then just
it was
like everybody at the table get a whole plate of free.
I don't know what happened to it, but normally their clam chowder is just fine. Mm-hmm. But this was just really there was no flavor.
I can only remember going to Red Lobster once, but everyone talks about their biscuits. Is that a thing? Is it cheddar biscuits or something?
You not what?
What?
Are you telling me you've gone to Red Lobster and not enjoyed their cheddar biscuits?
I'm not a big biscuit person.
They're not even like, you think of biscuits, but these are not like the texture profile of biscuits. No, they will melt in your mouth of just bready goodness. And they have this cheddar salty dust that's on them, and it's all around it, and it just is good in your mouth.
Well, while we're on Red Lobster, didn't you also have like a small situation about tipping? Did you tip them?
I did not.
I figured.
Not that night, no. And I don't think I did the previous night that we just went either. Are we going to get into what chaps are hide?
I was gonna segue, yeah,
Well,
into
segue transition. Pooh.
Okay, well, on this episode's topic of what chaps are hide is tipping, as in not like cow tipping, but like tipping a
I think they got it when we
waitress
segue from a
or
restaurant.
okay. Well, everywhere like requires tipping now. Like even like I don't know if it's because of COVID or what, but like I've noticed that on receipts, people will like, oh, just sign this real quick, and I'm like, why? Why do I have to sign anything? Like I'm paying for the meal and you didn't serve me, but I'm like, okay, I guess tipping is a little more forced on people now.
It is, and that's what's really unfortunate about it. I've not been a fan of tipping at all. I don't think people should need to tip. And I just had a whole conversation about this today with somebody else as well. But the idea of tipping, the thought that in order for somebody to have a decent wage, we have to supply that money to them because the job that they're working for doesn't want to pay them enough. But it's also on them as well. Like they applied for this job knowing what the kind of wage is like, accepting that fact, and agree to work it. So if you're willing to work under those stipulations and then solely rely on tips for your wage, you don't have a right, in my eyes, to be upset or disappointed if somebody doesn't tip you.
Okay, now my parents just mentioned a restaurant that closed, but is now reopened. It's kind of like a hoity-toity seafood place down in Tacoma waterfront. I think it's Johnny's Seafood or Dock or whatever. Long story short, they were telling us how like it doesn't matter if you have great service or shitty service. They put a mandatory 25% gratuity on there. It's not because you have a large group. You could be one person, but it's like, how do you feel about that?
So this was another topic that came up as well. So when we went out to Ocean Shores for Mother's Day, it's on the shoreline, so we went to a seafood place that they had there, and on the menu they said groups 6 or more, 25% gratuity. That's how much it was, automatically 6 or more. We had 7 people, but 3 of them were kids.
Okay.
So they all ordered. Actually, I think we had more. We had 5 kids and 4 adults, so we had 9. I can math. But all the kids ordered on the kids menu. If you're saying that it's a party of 9, how would you count that with like 5 of them being kids?
In my opinion,
yes,
it's still a party of whatever, because that's how many people you're still serving. You know what I mean? Like you're still serving them, even though they're toddlers and children. You still have to, keep them in mind that their glass is almost empty. I should probably, you know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough. But even on that retrospect, the question was whether or not an automatic 25% gratuity tip is mandatory, on top of also getting a receipt to also add an additional tip from that.
Wait, so it's added on? So it's
like you have your price, they tack on 25% gratuity, and then you have a thing for total, write a tip, and then total it out.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. The one that they even automatically do a gratuity for that. Because what if my food wasn't good?
Right. Yeah.
What if the service that we got just was poor, and we automatically have to pay that gratuity for that? It's not right. And you shouldn't force a tip on somebody. The tip is how much they appreciate what you did in that regard. If they even want to give you extra from the meal that they're already overpaying for at the restaurant.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think tipping it should be required or people get frowned upon for it. And it's not like I didn't work on that side of the industry either. When I had lived in North Dakota, I was the cook for a little shack
Mom
that
and
we,
pop place.
yeah, a little mom and pop place that I cooked in the back. Everything didn't really matter what it was. And the waitress who did the tips or who waited the tables had the right to keep all the tips for herself.
Okay.
But she ended up splitting it with the cooks. Like there was a few different waitresses that would do that, some wouldn't. But either way, it didn't really matter what. It was nice to see. But as a worker, it's not something that I got upset about if I didn't get a tip because I was already getting paid for the work that I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I signed up for.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
So just being on both ends of it, I still feel the same way.
All right. Fair enough.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's unfair that restaurants, such as one that's expensive already, is forcing people to do an automatic 25% tip, whether the service, food, or whatever. You don't know what you're getting. But I guess, I don't know, I guess they're protecting their workers because they must have just been, I don't know, that feels like they've been shafted a lot because it's expensive food. And you know that there's some entitled people out there that have probably like just the smallest thing set them off and they got nothing. And it probably happened over and over and over. That sort of thing is stupid. Do I think going to pick up food where I wasn't even served and I don't know what the food is even like, you know, should I
Like
tip them?
tipping like Uber or DoorDash,
Not
for
even
example.
that, just picking up food and they want you to sign on this thing with a little tip thing. I'm like, ugh. I still am always inclined, and I am one of those people that just I still tip.
0.
I know I still tip, but I don't go above and beyond. But I still leave a tip just because some restaurants are still not in the position to open up fully, so they don't have that option with a lot of people to actually serve them. So it's like, okay, here you go, whatever. Here's a few bucks, not a big deal.
So I know he's going to listen to this, but my brother has the opposite approach to it. But I think it was because his wife used to work in the industry, so that those kind of values rubbed off on him. Now, don't get me wrong. I've not never tipped, but I don't make it a habit.
Right.
If the service and the food was amazing,
Hell's Kitchen. Touchy subject, probably, actually, because that's that tipping though. Were you required to tip a certain amount?
I don't think so.
But she got beef Wellington that was awfully bloody. And
Yeah.
snooty.
So I didn't tip
over. Yeah.
I think I did maybe like a 7 or 8%. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, which is still a lot for that.
It is
that bill.
Like after that, I think I paid like a total of like. And no, I think I already put the total up there. It was like
yeah, you did. It
Yeah.
was like $247.93.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so the taste test. So I ordered 2 different surprise boxes here. We don't have to do both of them. I'm sure we'll save one for the other, but I wanted you to choose which box you're going to open today. And then I'm going to have to go, we'll have to like transition because I want to get a blindfold and I don't want you to see it.
You're going to feed me blindfolded stuff?
The feeding stuff I won't blindfold you for, but one of the boxes will require me to blindfold you. So choose which box you want to open.
Do the one with the keys.
All right, you're getting blindfolded. Okay, so I'm gonna use this to transition. Okay, so John's gonna put a blindfold on, and I'm going to he's gonna blind taste test and see if he can guess the flavors of this soda that I bought. Are you scared?
Yes.
I would be too.
Because I've seen some nasty sodas.
Oh, it's nasty. I think one of the 6 flavors will be good.
I think you also need to.
Well, I'll try it with you. I'll know what it is. But I am curious to see how correctly labeled these are. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go grab them as soon as you get your blindfold on.
This isn't gonna fit my head.
I know it's tiny, but I'll at least know it's tight. There we go.
This is probably gonna
You're gonna have
break.
to take off your glasses, sir. I don't want any cheating.
What? You think I would cheat?
Yes,
Wow.
100%. Bring it down. There we go. Okay. All right. Don't look. You looked.
It sounded like you just barged in here like you were gonna catch me and like, aha!
Uh-huh. Shit.
Jesus. I'm glad we're getting all this on camera. This is gonna make a great clip.
Shut up. Okay. So, first
Mic
one.
near here. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
your
should still be good.
microphone. Okay, first one.
Am I supposed to grab something?
Nope, not yet. I'm gonna pour.
I'm gonna smell it before I drink it. That sounds like a lot.
I'll pour myself one. Okay.
You just got like Diet Coke on the side.
That would be funny, but no, I will try this with you.
All right. It has no odor. I can't smell it.
Do sodas normally have an odor?
I don't. You could normally smell like what root beer smells like, for example.
All right, let's go. Ready? Tastes like fish bait, dude. That power bait shit.
So I just had this like fire roasted sweet corn popcorn earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that they make a soda like that, and that's all I was thinking about. So I don't know if it's
You ruined it.
manipulating.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all.
It's not.
No. Take a second guess real quick. Oh man, you're going back for more.
That's all I'm getting.
Okay.
Is like corn.
Corn. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, I'm gonna take that from you. We're gonna pour it out to that shit. Okay.
Oh, you're making a master cup.
I guess so.
Uh,
An AMF for you later.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, this one I think is probably going to be the best tasting out of them all. It's that. Shut up.
I no. Did I point to something?
You pointed to something. I don't know.
Yes. It sounds like you're pouring so much in the cup.
I'm really not. I'm putting a pretty small thimble in there. Okay.
Excuse me.
It is carbonated.
I hope these aren't high in sugar.
Oh, shoot. Well, you're just taking a sip, so.
I'm going in for seconds.
All right, ready? 1, 2. Not as bad as the first one.
Is that like a jalapeno?
Jalapeno.
I don't know.
Try-
Jalapeno business.
Try again.
I don't know why I'm still getting corn.
Corn?
I don't. I don't know why.
No, there's no corn.
I don't know. Is it like roasted something?
There's nothing roasted about this one.
I have no idea.
Well, actually,
It tastes almost like the first one.
try the first one again then.
I don't think I want to.
That's what I thought. Still no guess?
No,
All right, give me that cup.
not at
Grossing
all.
me out, so tasting it. Okay.
Is it bad?
Well, it's not good.
I feel like if I knew what it was, I would have a worse reaction.
Probably.
Okay, I need to know, are any of these pickle or vinegar related?
I have no idea.
If they are, I'm going to say no.
I don't think so.
All right.
They don't. They shouldn't. They shouldn't be. Okay. So Next one is this one.
I feel a can here.
Sounds-
Is this my can?
That is your can, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna palate cleanse.
Yeah, go for it.
Better. This does have an odor. I don't know.
Yeah. This is not going to be a good one.
It's hitting my nose bad, but I can't tell what it is.
Oh,
I got small.
that's spicy.
Is it?
Ow. That hurt. Okay, well, I don't even know what it smells like.
Yeah, it tastes spicy.
My nose. I can't get
Other
over it.
than, thinking of like jalapeno, I don't know what this could be.
It took my breath away. Holy moly.
But yeah, it does. It smells really spicy. It gives that like air kick.
Oh, God. I
When you
just
inhale.
maced myself. Oh.
I don't know, like it's not bad.
What flavor do you think they're going for?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I feel like a spice. And the only thing I could really think of that would be in like a soda is like a jalapeno.
No jalapenos.
What the thing could it be? It could be like a buffalo blue cheese.
You looked.
It just doesn't smell like buffalo though.
How did you get buffalo? How did you know? How did you know?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't know. I was thinking of something else that was spicy that could be a drink.
It's a buffalo wing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Fuck off.
I mean, it doesn't taste bad. I just don't get that like buffalo flavor. I do get a spice that like just kicks back at you though.
Okay.
But I'll take it. 1 point.
Next one is this. I'm sure a lot of people have actually put this one, so.
I'm getting really good at finding where my can is.
Oh, you know what? I overpoured on that one. I'm gonna split that. Jesus. Okay, there you go.
Oh God, that smells like shit.
It does. Oh. It almost has like a Tootsie Roll smell to it.
No.
But like not.
Do you know whenever you get like water in your trash can and then it just smells like liquid garbage?
Okay, now you really messed this up. Now I don't want to do this. Gross.
Did you already drink it?
Yeah, it reminds me of, if I didn't know what it was, it reminded me of like a Tootsie Roll liquid. With a little bit of smokiness in there.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's the worst one, you think?
Yeah.
Really?
Like the smell and the flavor profile just tastes like shit.
Oh, man.
I want to say something like licorice.
Licorice? It's
Yeah.
not licorice.
Am I close?
No.
Is it a candy?
No, it's not a candy.
Ah,
Think breakfast.
breakfast. Like waffles?
No.
Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Give me that.
I'm gonna have to say no to that. Did you like that?
It wasn't that bad. Compared to the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay. We got 2 more left, so let's try this next one. So the next one here. Not crazy about this one.
How many flavors are there? Because I think we did 4.
Yep. So we got 2 more. They're all gonna go right to the bottom of my trash can. So
You're not gonna finish them off?
No.
Give them to Justin. Be like, check out this cool drink.
God,
It's bacon flavor.
I don't hate them. Jesus. Okay. Oh fuck. We're gonna have to.
Okay, this one smells more like corn than anything.
Yeah, this is definitely good sweet corn.
Jesus.
Oh, that's the worst. I had to spit that one back out. Oh, you swallowed?
Yeah,
God.
I normally do.
Ooh. Oh, I need something to drink.
Yeah, that reminds me a lot of that popcorn that I had. Yeah, it was
Give me
like super
this.
late at night. It was like midnight.
God.
We stopped by Jackson's and I just found it. And so this is a story for the interim. Uh, in England, when they go to like movie theaters, they don't just have like salty popcorn that they offer. They offer sweet popcorn. So you can just get sweet popcorn and then go into the movie and it not be salty at all. It's just sweet popcorn. And so when I went into the store, I saw it just say like sweet popcorn. So I was like, oh, cool. And I brought it to the car. She's like, this is sweet corn flavored popcorn. I was like, maybe it will be okay. And it went straight in. It went straight into the can.
Yeah. Okay, here's our finale, which I didn't choose anything in particular, so.
You didn't choose it in a particular order?
No, I just went for it, so here. There you go.
This smells like minty.
Mint. Definitely didn't get that.
You didn't get that?
No mint.
Like almost licoricey mint.
You're closer. You're getting closer.
Is it a licorice?
Mm-mm. This one was the most tolerable that I've had. No, nothing? Don't like it? It is. Alright, think pie.
Like a Boston cream pie?
No, you just want to say cream pie.
I didn't, but
Nothing?
is it like pumpkin pie?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay,
Nice.
I can taste it. So
Alright, cool. You didn't do too bad.
all right, can I take these
Oh
off
yeah,
now?
you can take them off.
All right. So
You're stupid. Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, you got.
Is that what it looks like to see?
Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
we're going backwards. So you got pumpkin pie, you got sweet corn,
Sweet corn. So I think I got 3 out of 3.
bacon, buffalo, peanut butter, and jelly. And then ranch was the first one.
I thought ranch would have tasted a lot worse.
Really? I thought it was pretty nasty. I don't know. The buffalo wing I think was terrible, but I definitely spit this out. Like back in the cup.
So these two definitely tasted the same.
No.
This one didn't have a distinct flavor. I could almost just say that these all three tasted exactly the same, but this had like a spicy aroma to it, and you got a little tickle in your throat when you drank it.
No, I seriously, if that was like being maced. I smelt it good.
I got a big whiff.
Yeah, you did.
Of it.
So if you're gonna get taken
kicked
down
me
by
a little bit back.
mace, take by a bear mace.
So the bacon, I said, was kind of like licorice. It just had like a weird off taste to it.
I got Tootsie Roll with a little bit of smoky.
But yeah, thinking of breakfast like waffle with the syrup was, I'd say, is a close guess. I got 3 out of 6 that I got without any hints, so I'll take that. The sweet corn, disgusting. Pumpkin pie is probably the best flavor to drink comparison.
Yeah. If you guys plan on buying this, for the love of God, don't. Just don't buy this. Okay, so did you want to do the other one or save that for another video?
I would save it for another video.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll need Google Translate for it too.
What?
Yeah. I actually don't know what the flavors are called. Because it's all not in English.
Okay.
So
all right.
Both of us will be surprised.
Makes me a little more excited about it.
Okay, so I'm going to just take a minute to clear this.
Mm.
Okay, so next topic is John's tattoos.
Ooh. And
How
we're
many
back.
tattoos do you have?
I have 3,
Okay.
I think.
What was your first one?
A Pikachu.
Can you show the audience? Will
Does
you
the audience want to see?
Does the audience want to see John's
All right.
Pikachu? Whoa. Okay, how old were you?
I was 18 years old.
Where'd you get it done?
Got it at the BNI. It was not the best tattoo, but it was a cheap tattoo.
You don't say. From the BNI?
Yeah.
They do tattoos there?
They did. They were on stuff while they did them.
Oh, man.
They got shut down maybe like a week or so later.
You're kidding.
And
Did you get an infection?
no.
Oh, man.
It kind of bled out, and so I need it kind of redone. Yeah.
It bled out?
Yeah, like one of the eyes were like bulging.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought it was just because of healing, but
Why'd you get Pikachu?
because I love Pokemon.
Pikachu's your Pokemon?
It's an icon. I resonate more with Sandshrew now that I evaluate my choices.
You know, Sandshrew was one of my favorite Pokemon. They're just so cute, you know?
It is very adorable.
It's only 30 hit points, but it's fine.
Pop quiz, do you know the number of Sandshrew in the Pokédex?
Like the evolutions?
The number that Sandshrew's listed as.
Oh, no. Somewhere between 1 and 151. But I want to say like 32, 33.
You're so close.
What?
Lower.
27.
Yes.
Get out of here, dude. That was so awkward.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yay.
what it was meant to be.
I love Blastoise. That's my Pokemon growing up, but
Is it?
Vaporeon now.
So you don't like Blastoise and you just threw him away?
No. Definitely my go-to for bigger stuff. But so you got a Pikachu when you're 18. Okay, what's the next one that you got?
These 2 that are on my arm. I got this one first, and I got this one back in 2013. And then I just recently got this one in 2022.
What is this, like Kingdom Hearts?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, what's this
Yeah.
one?
It is also Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I thought it was a Ninja Star.
So this is the nobody symbol. And then this is the symbol for Roxas. So Sora has a crown as its emblem,
Mhm.
and Roxas, which is his counterpart, has that symbol,
Cool.
which is a star. I plan on getting the Sora equivalents on this arm, but TBD.
TBD. I know that one. If I could get a tattoo, if I ever grew the cojones to get a tattoo, I honestly would get the game. It would be the Ellie tattoo with like the ferns and stuff.
The
And-
Ellie tattoo?
Ellie tattoo from Last of Us with a moth.
I've never seen it.
Jesus Christ. And then I would probably get something Horizon Zero Dawn related. There's another one.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Did you like that game?
Did I like it? Yes, I love those games, and I'm not.
Did you play them?
Oh yeah.
Or did you watch them?
No, I'm on my like 5th time playing Horizon Zero Dawn, the newer one.
Really?
But Jack and Daxter though too. Like I want like a small little ode to Naughty Dog because Naughty Dog did Last of Us and Jack and Daxter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But if I were to get tattoos, those are the 3 things that I would want to try to get. What are you doing?
Do you want to get the like Persecutor's egg?
Precursor orb.
Precursor orb?
Mm-hmm. You say Persecutor's egg?
Yeah, I
Jesus
just couldn't think of the title.
It was nice though. You were close.
Yeah,
Precursor orb. No,
I
nothing like
I
that.
never played it when I was young. I only played it when it came out with like a 3-pack for I think the PS3.
Mhm. 1, 2, and 3.
And then I just kind of like ran through them really quick.
Well, they were my. It was fun as a kid. It was fun. But that's what I would get if I had a choice.
So, what are we gonna get for matching tattoos?
We are not getting matching tattoos.
Why not?
Because I don't want a tattoo.
You just said
If
you
this
were going
channel
to get a
grows
tattoo.
to like 1 million subscribers, I will get a tattoo with you. 1 million. Bring it on. Come on, go ahead.
I'm gonna need a lower threshold.
No, I need 1,000,000 subscribers for this channel.
100 subscribers.
We can totally do it. Let's do it. All right. So the next topic that John begged me to talk about, and I have no idea what's happening, but it's called Mixdown.
Mixdown.
So what is?
Yeah. So I don't think I told you this story yet. Naomi and I go around a plaza doing Pokemon Go, driving around. I mentioned this before. So we were driving by this sushi place called Trappers, and we saw this Corvette just kind of sitting out front. And we drive around there a few times. We've seen it, cool car, kind of, just stands out by how it looks. And we were coming down again, and there was this giant SUV that was like turning into the spot right in front of it, and completely clipped the whole left side of its car. And like we see it went.
Oh no!
Yeah, and so Naomi's on both phones. I'm driving. I'm like, oh, and I'm seeing what's happening and not moving at all. And like two girls get out of the car and like look at the car because they know they hit something. And I just like click, like, give me my phone. I got to take a picture of their license plate. Just in case, because I've never had the opportunity to be like, I caught them.
Yeah.
And so I took a picture of the license plate just in case, and we drove off. And then when we went to loop around, we could kind of see between the buildings, and that SUV was gone. So there was like not enough time for them to go talk to the people and be like, we accidentally hit your car.
Oh yeah.
They hit and ran. So we turned back around, we parked there, and we went inside and spoke to one of the waitresses, and we're like, it was busy. It was like a full restaurant. So we weren't just going to go to each table and be like, do you own the Corvette that's out front? And so I went to a waitress and I was like, hey, I don't know if you happen to know, because she kind of stands in the front and sees people walk in. I said, but there's a Corvette that just got sideswiped outside, and we saw who did it. And so she went into the bar, and it was like the first or second table that she found, where she was like, do you own a Corvette? And all you hear is this old man scream, what? And like I went like, whoo. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
And he like came up to me as if like I did it.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, he saw somebody who hit your car. And so long story short, he went out, he saw that there was damages. He's like, oh crap, and thanked us for getting a picture for him so he can go report it. And this was early March that this happened. Well, fast forward to like last week, we're driving around doing Pokemon Go, and we see this Corvette back in front of the restaurant, and we're like, is that the same Corvette? And so I get closer and I see the license plate, and it's the same. It's like a whole word that is legible. And so I'm like, that other one was also legible. So I like went through my phone real quick to like find the old picture, and it was the same license plate. So it was the same people. And so I'd gotten out of the car, and I thought this would be really funny, and it kind of was, but they happened to be sitting outside at this time. It was still light outside. The other time it was really dark after hours. So I saw that they were sitting outside on the patios, and I went over there, and I approached them, and I was like, hello. And the wife looked at me. She's like, hey. Like, hey. And the guy was like, yeah, what can I do for you? And so I started the conversation out with, are you guys the owner of the Corvette that's out front? And the distraught in their face.
Oh yeah.
They were like,
not again.
Yes, why? and so I couldn't prolong it any longer. I was like, so I'm the guy who, and like right at that point in my sentence, they recognized who I was, and they're like, oh my god, it's you! Wow. And we caught, how is it going? Blah blah blah. And he's like, so I bet you want to hear about what happened with that story.
Mhm.
And I said, absolutely. So to save the details, he got his car completely fixed. He reached out to the insurance, and the girls tried to be like,
No.
we didn't know we hit somebody. And the insurance person thought it was like really fishy how they were saying it and
Mhm.
didn't believe them. And so he got a full payout for it, payout for like depreciation in value. For the car, if he ever wants to like trade it in, he got a lump sum of money for that too. And they're plugging along.
Cool.
So because we were able to be super awesome, cool people, that guy got his car fixed, and they
Cool.
found who did it. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
Just kidding.
Justice was
Just kidding.
served.
Just kidding.
You narc.
If somebody saw somebody sideswipe your car, would you want somebody to be
Dude,
up like,
you know how many times
are
my
you the
Volvo
owner
got
of
hit?
the Volvo that's out front?
Yeah, no. That
Well,
car
yeah,
broke
does it
my
got another
heart.
ding?
No, seriously. It was a magnet to people dinging my car. I'm like, I don't know if they just thought I had a lot of money because of what I drove.
I mean, when you drive a giant submarine, somebody's gonna smack it.
You can't talk about submarines right now.
I
Well,
can.
You can't.
I can.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I don't know with you. Like, I don't know if you're like paying attention to anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the fact that they rose their prices $2 extra for all their subs is bullshit.
You're funny. You know I'm talking about the submersible for the Titanic, right? Not Subway. You don't know about the submarine that.
Of course I know
Okay,
about
okay.
submarine.
I hate you. Sometimes I don't know.
I don't know how they fit 5 people in it. It looked small.
It was
but-
small. Sucks for sure, but
Yeah.
would you do that?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened?
Well, no one saw what happened. No one knows what exactly happened.
Then apparently
It imploded.
it
They're finding
imploded.
parts of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was quick.
Sure. That doesn't make me feel any
I feel
more
better.
comfortable.
Because, they didn't suffer.
Like if we go down there, how are we going to do another episode?
We just don't go down there. We also don't have that money, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I think that covers the topics for today.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining the Kitchen Sink. We do have our website up. We've made a Facebook page, and we also upload these videos to YouTube and upload the audio to Spotify. So whichever one's more convenient for you, or if you want to check it out and follow us to support us, we'll leave links in the section down below. Maybe throw them up here. Probably won't.
Remember, I will get a tattoo if we get 1 million subscribers. So
What if we
take your
just
time?
go for 100? We're like at
100?
10% of the way
I'm not
there.
getting a tattoo. No. I'm making it.
I think at this time we're at 11.
No, I am not lowering my standards for you. My expectations.
Can't believe this.
If this stuff doesn't take off, I'm not getting a tattoo of it.
What? Do you know how huge 100 subscribers are? You just get a tattoo of the number 100. That can mean anything. You give 100%.
I don't.
You don't give 100%.
All right, whatever. All right, anyway,
Yeah.
so we'll see you guys next week with another episode.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on the Kitchen Sink. Have a great day.